You know what's scary? Nothing is wrong with your relationship. No fights, no drama, no chaos. And somehow, you feel nothing. You sit next to them, you talk, you eat, you scroll, and inside it's just quiet. Not peaceful quiet, dead quiet. And the worst part, you can't even justify living because nothing is wrong. But deep down, you know nothing is alive either. So, if this is familiar, we need to talk about what is actually happening here because this is the part most people completely misunderstand. You think a relationship is over when there is betrayal, constant fighting, or obvious pain. But a lot of relationships don't end like that. They don't explode, they slowly fade out. Not because one big event, but because of 100 small moments when nothing happened. No one leaned in, no one said the hard thing, no one disrupted the pattern. And over time, you did not just lose excitement, you lost aliveness. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Comfort can look almost identical to disconnection. You feel safe but not seen. You feel stable but not desired. You feel at peace but also slightly numb. And that numbness is dangerous because it does not force you to act. It lets you stay for months, sometimes for years. So, how do you actually know this isn't just a calm phase, but something deeper? Look at these three signs. First, there is no emotional risk anymore. You're not holding things in because you are patient or mature. You are holding back because a part of you already knows this won't change anything. So you stop trying. Second, there is no curiosity. You don't wonder about them anymore. You don't feel pulled to understand them deeper. You already know who they are, and that knowing feels flat. No tension, no intrigue, no movement. Third, your energy drops around them. This one is subtle, but it's the most honest. Pay attention to your body. Do you feel more alive when you are with them or when you are away from them? Because your mind can rationalize anything, but your body does not lie. Now, here's where people get stuck. They think, okay, so it's over. Not necessarily, but it is a signal that what you have right now cannot continue in the same way. Because relationships don't die in one moment, they die in silence, in routine, in emotional safety that become emotional distance. And if you are honest, you are already feel it. This quiet space between you, the lack of tension, the lack of desire, the lack of something real happening. So, the real question is not, is the relationship dead? The real question is, are you willing to bring it back to life, even if that means discomfort, honesty, or change? Or are you going to stay where nothing hurts, but nothing grows? Because staying in something that feels fine, but slowly disconnect you from yourself, comes at a cost, and that cost is your aliveness. If you want to understand what is really happening in your relationship and what you can actually do about it, check the link in the description.